What's up, YouTube? It's Josh Create here with another video. In today's video, we have TikTok vent about a civil war that could possibly happen in America. I don't know if it could be considered a civil war based on since it's migrants and migrants are not American versus like Chicago, migrants versus New York, migrants versus any area. But then again, they did have an issue in Texas where Texas is going against what the government is saying and not letting in the migrants. They're not falling for that BS. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
So how many of y'all had Civil War on your 2024 bingo card?
Me.
So ready or not, this might actually be reality. We have the Biden administration threatening Texas to get all the National Guard out by the 26th. I'll be right back.
Well, as it stands right now, you might be able to make out behind me, Texas's razor wire is still here inside of Shelby Park. It remains untouched. However, the Biden administration has now warned Texas it has until tomorrow to allow Biden's border agents back into Shelby Park and the ability to remove Texas's razor wire as it sees fit. A federal attorney writes to Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton that the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the Biden administration, ending a temporary restraining order that prohibited Biden's border agents from touching Texas razor wire in and around Shelby Park. The Biden administration goes into detail about the access it wants. It wants access to Shelby Park, also the nearby boat launch and the international bridge.
And check this out. While that's going on, we have 25 governors that are standing with Texas in this situation. And then Trump is telling all those 25 states to send their National Guard to Texas and to the border. And don't forget about Tucker's tweet calling all men to stand up and guard Texas. What do y'all think? Is this going to blow over or is it going to blow up? I myself would have to say the latter.
Man, it's gonna blow up. If you're telling Texas, the men in Texas, to protect the borders, everyone in Texas has a gun. And that's what he probably means by protect the border, if you know what I mean.
Why does the movie Civil War coming out later this year have a lot of similarities as to what's happening between Texas and the standoff with the federal government? I mean, has anybody looked into the plot of this movie? It's kind of creepy. But check this out, this is pretty cool, right? Civil War is an upcoming action film written and directed by Alex Garland, one of the best fucking directors known to mankind. He's worked on Ex Machina, he's worked on 28 Days Later, he's worked on Annihilation, he's worked on a lot, including Death Race and Tomorrow War, if anybody knows what those movies are. But the film follows a team of journalists who travel across the United States during a rapidly escalating second civil war that has engulfed the entire nation, primarily in California to Texas. But the cast, of course, that they chose is pretty phenomenal, I can't lie. As you can see here, there's Kirsten Dunst, you got Nick Offerman, one of my favorite fucking actors, he's playing the US president. So it has the possibility to be a pretty damn good movie, but this just adds more to the narrative. As you can see here, Supreme Court shockingly sides with Biden on Texas standoff with the feds. The nation's highest court ruled on Monday that federal agents could snip or move razor wire Texas agents placed along the Rio Grande section of the U.S.-Mexico border, siding with the federal government and President Joe Biden that Texas has overstepped its authority in national border enforcement. And the case was granted an emergency request filed by the Biden administration, which argued that the wire was preventing federal agents from accessing the border and from reaching migrants who had already crossed the border. A federal judge initially ruled for the Biden administration, but a decision by the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, based in New Orleans, reversed that decision last month, preventing federal agents from moving the wire except in the event of a medical emergency. It's almost as if they want all these migrants to come into the country. And you know what's pretty ironic? The fact that literally only 5% of these individuals just so happen to consist of families. The rest just so happen to be military-aged men, so it really makes you think. And you know what's ironic is that actually happens in the Civil War movie too. Wow. It's like people can't realize what television is. They're telling you a vision. Telling you a vision of what? Well, the truth. But come on, Alex. Come on, Hollywood. We could have made a movie about anything, but we decided to make one about this. Look at these soldiers sitting up here behind these sandbags on top of the Statue of Liberty. America. I hope nobody's patriotic in these times right now. Because living in the United States at this point is just embarrassing.
Really?
I'm honestly surprised people even consider this country a safe haven to begin with. They have more homeless people living on the streets than they do people in houses. But they want to make it look so beautiful on Instagram and social media, right? Man, people, we need to wake up, honestly, before shit gets real. Before you get forced out of that comfortable little confinement of a reality in this infrastructural society that our mothers and fathers were forced to build in our supposed leaders' favors anyway. It literally makes no sense, man. I mean, come on, people. Cognitive thinking has gone right out the fucking window, and I know I say it almost every single fucking video, but people, they told you from the very start of our failing education system, they want workers and not thinkers. So when are we gonna actually start thinking? Regardless, I still have high hopes for 2024, even though it's already been off to a really shitty start. And the movie might be good, who knows? Or it might just be forcing a narrative for somebody's agenda once again. I mean, I'm sure we're all in agreement that movies just really aren't the same anymore. Because when I was growing up, movies like Treasure Planet and Atlantis had me fucking reeled in. Because that was some real ass fucking shit, man. And now everything's fucking suppressed. And if it's not, then it's forcing you out of fucking monogamy by shoving fucking sex scenes in your face. Or by making everybody fucking gay. I mean, you really don't have to do that. And you don't have to make shitty fucking remakes just to divide the people further.
Makes sense. That guy was going in. He was going in. Dang. Exposing. Telling the truth. That guy was going in. Shout out to him.
So y'all really telling me that in 2024, the next hit genre of movie is going to be real world apocalypse? No. These are freaking signs. I don't know if you guys are aware of the next series of movies set to hit theaters in 2024, but the realistic side of it makes it very hard for me to believe that these are just movies. There is another movie that a trailer was just released for called The ISS. Mind you, this movie is not your typical apocalyptic movie that are honestly the most popular. For some reason, we are seeing a lot of Civil War based apocalyptic movies in 2024. That specific genre is a very, very specific as well as alarming, because not only do these movie trailers, because I'm going to say trailers for these movies because I haven't seen them, not only do these movie trailers show a high likelihood of what is to come, they seem to already be in place in a very eerie way. And unironically, the movie ISS is about astronauts who go to space on a mission, and then all of a sudden they look down and they see a civil war going on the whole Earth. A lot of people don't even realize how this is already very, very, very specific, as Leave the World Behind has literally talked about this exact incident, calling the entire apocalypse, as well as another movie that comes out in April. But nevertheless, if you don't know what the ISS is, I'm about to tell you. In this movie trailer, their one sole job is to take the ISS while they are in space, because what is going on down on Earth is a complete civil war between the nations. ISS stands for the International Space Station.
I haven't even seen the trailer yet. I haven't even seen a commercial trailer on YouTube. None of that. Let me know in the comment section down below if you heard of it. Like, is it like a mainstream type of movie, or is it like a basic type of movie that, you know, that hits Netflix or some type of streaming service in like a couple of days? I don't know. Someone let me know.
And this is why I say that these movies are very, very weird. The ISS is actually the 9th space station that was ever inhabited by crews. It is the largest artificial object in the solar system, as well as the largest satellite in low Earth orbit. This is the satellite that you see when you look up. For them to make a movie about taking a satellite during a civil war doesn't sound oddly specific to you. If you watch Leave the World Behind, you know that that was specifically something that was said out of the characters' mouths, as well as knowing that taking a satellite during a civil war is like, it's the biggest thing you can do. Because if our satellites get taken, our internet gets taken, everything fucking goes down without satellite.
I forgot what that's called. I made a video about that. I think it was a TikTok event about grid down, like the whole grid shutting down, all the electric, everything goes out. And that was like one of the guys was saying like it'll be so catastrophic, and it'll take like a very, very long time. I don't know if it's like a certain amount of months or even years, most likely years, for everything to like get back to normal. And they were saying that they don't even know if everything would get back to normal, but I'll probably pop the video up in the video sometime in this video so you guys could like see it and, you know, go watch it.
But for some reason, Hollywood is attacking this idea and everyone is making these movies, as well as millionaires outwardly saying they're building bunkers. And the price of food and resources is skyrocketing.
Yeah, Rick Ross just also came out and said that he's building a doomsday bunker, which is so like crazy. I will never forget the day. I don't know if you guys remember me saying this. For my OG fans, I always say that I will never forget the moment I had a feeling that an apocalypse or something big was gonna happen in the upcoming years. Back in 2019, I was a senior. I was going to be a senior in high school the upcoming school year, 2019-2020 school year. And I was playing soccer with friends, and I will never forget the day, that same day where we hung out randomly. And I just told them, we were talking about life, and I just told them like, yo, like I feel like something's gonna happen, like something catastrophic is gonna happen. I don't know when. At that time I did not know when. And of course that's when, you know, everything got shut down, pandemic, you know, stuff like that. That probably was the beginning. That was like a little beginning for us guys. For some reason, I still have a feeling like, oh, I should prepare for something. I even have things on Amazon like a power generator, self-defense weapons, certain survival kits saved on Amazon. So, you know, when I save up and have that money to buy it, I will get it, you know, just to be prepared. But I had always had that feeling, man. Let's continue.
I don't care what anyone says about me or my content. If you're smart, you need to pay attention and you need to think about what 2024 is really for.
50%.
Shout out to her, man. She seemed like she was not like a conspiracy theorist, but let's say, I know some people hate this word. It's the word woke. She's woke, I guess. A whole bunch of people hate that word, but anyways, but yeah, guys, like, I don't know. I even changed up my whole like clothing style. Like, I just have straight gym shorts in case I need to run for my life. I have running shoes more than going out shoes in case I have to run away from somewhere, like a shooting and bombs and this, that, and the next. Like, you see it on the news, you see it everywhere in the world. You just never know if it's gonna hit your area. You never know. So I think it's best to be prepared, you know.
Of Americans expect another civil war in the next few years, according to a study done by UC Davis. That is a shocking statistic, but is it really surprising? If you turn on MSNBC, watch political TikToks, browse QAnon subreddits for more than 5 minutes, you'll see how mentally deranged all of us have become when it comes to politics. Next year, whether you like it or not, Trump will likely lose the presidency, which will launch us into another round of stop the steal. What if it got so bad that certain conservative parts of the country tried to secede from the U.S. once again? Now, if Trump were to win the election and California tried this shit, I kind of think Trump would probably just be like, all right, see you later, and that would be the end of it. But if Biden were in power and red states who liberals already consider to be full of deplorables and fascists tried to leave, do you think the Democratic Party would really let that happen without sending in troops to stabilize the situation? And if troops are sent in and things become violent, and we literally have A, a proxy war in Ukraine, B, a potentially real war in Israel, and C, a war at home, how much longer do you think our great American experiment really hangs on for?
Wow. That's a nice way to put it.
Breaking news Friday, January 19th, 2024. Could this be the start of the Civil War in the United States under the Joe Biden administration? Let's talk about it. Things are getting pretty heated up and intense between the Biden administration and the state of Texas over the border crisis. Texas is still ignoring Biden administration's cease and desist order at the southern border, which I support. Go Texas. We all got your back. Let's continue. Basically, the Department of Homeland Security, Biden's administration, told Texas to stop blocking their access at the southern border between Texas and the United States, which Texas is not refusing their access to the southern border because they have access to boat ramps. Let's continue again. So basically, that Texas Attorney General told the Department of Homeland Security to go F themselves. Yup, thank God, because we're all sick of it. Texas Attorney General told DHS that the laws and facts support Texas. so that it will utilize its constitutional rights and defend her territory, as well in the courts. Biden's response to that was he's going to arrest any U.S. service member that is getting in his way. Now, in my own opinion, that is waging war on your own people and sticking up for the illegals. Joe Biden will choose people from other countries over his own people every single day.
Let me explain that right there. Dog. 2020, graduated high school. I think that's when Biden got in office, or the year Biden got in office. Job. I'm in the real world. I got like a job at Burlington. I'm in the real world at that time, right? I'm down in Florida, South Florida. Never seen so many Hispanics in my life. Yes, Hispanics are generally here in South Florida. They've been here for a long time. So as like Cubans and Haitians and Jamaicans, everyone. And basically in the Caribbean, South American, Central American area. But this time, like these, not to be racist, not to be biased, not to be anything. Like, it's a lot of Hispanics. They come into this country. I've seen it down in South Florida, and bro, they're not even speaking any type of English. Nothing. They're getting everything they want. I've never seen so many Hispanic commercials. And you know, when they have like commercials towards something, that means they support you. And they want you to feel comfortable. Just like how a few years ago, when the last Black Lives Matter movement, whatever, all of that, they had Black Lives Matter on commercials back to back, on ads everywhere. Billboards, YouTube ads, everywhere. Now, what happened to Black Lives Matter? It's gone now. We don't need it's a propaganda tactic, dog. We don't need BLM no more. We got money out of you guys. We got the attention. We got the vote. We got the vote from you guys. Now let's toss you to the side. Let's focus on something else. Biden's in office. He got the vote based off BLM and all these black folks. I'm black myself. Voted for him. Did nothing for us. Literally did nothing. Literally only gave us one stimulus check, and that was for everybody, not just for us black folks. But you open the borders for like more Hispanics. They got what they want. They're getting what they want, and they're getting everything easy. That's why they're just flooding in here. Once again, no hate to the Hispanics. No, there's no hate. But we see like the tactics. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I want to say. Like, we see like what's going on, like how people are getting favored. How the blue side is getting favored. You understand? Let me know.
Texas has every right to defend our borders, our citizens, and our sovereignties. Biden and his administration is telling Texas they will use any means that they have available to them to take back the border from the National Guard. The Supreme Court has ruled in favor for Texas the entire time at the border, but Biden is fighting really hard to change that. One thing I do know is nobody fights harder than Texas. Why is Biden trying to fight to keep the borders open so bad? What's behind this?
Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat.
What is this, the purge? What did I say?
Yes.
It says, this is a preview of what's to come summer 2024 till Inauguration Day. I pray everyone is prepped with food, supplies, and firearms. This is what I'm talking about. This is the feeling that I had. And that's the same vision. Didn't this happen during the pandemic? Like, Target was like the main store that got bamboozled, vandalized, and what's the other word? I forgot the word. It's looted. Yeah, looted. That was like the main, that CVS, Walgreens, whatever, and Walmart, some Walmarts. This is the same thing, dog. And this is, she said, this is a preview of what's to come summer 2024, meaning more people are out. People are tired. People got time on their hands. Food is up. Some people may not have a summer job. How are they going to make money? How are they going to provide? You never know, man. And summer is right before election time. Once like August, September comes, oh gosh. Who knows what we might see? Who knows? That's crazy, man. Let's continue, dog. Summer may be that time where, hey, it's time to get on and get right. Let's continue.
Everybody must eat! Everybody must eat! Everybody must eat! Everybody must eat!
I wonder where is this?
That's what I'm talking about. Rest well, Eddie! Rest well, Eddie! Uh-oh, look, here come more people. Let's go.
Are you serious?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
And they
go.
started this like 2023. Didn't California like pass a bill that it's okay to loot? That's crazy.
I think it's a civil war. I truly do.
Really?
Yes, I think that's the only thing that's gonna bring America back together after this election if we lose.
That's an extraordinary, frightening prediction.
It is. I mean, but look back to back in the old days. That seemed to fix it the first time.
It's not what you want.
It's not what I want at all. But I mean, we're out of options.
Yeah.
America's at stake. If we lose it, our country's going to hell. I'm fed up with all the bullcrap in politics, and we know that we need to have good, freedom-loving candidates in office.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
7 signs a new civil war is about to happen. Don't forget to share. No, I don't have a date. Let's talk about what I came up with. Increasing partisanship. Over 30 states are trying to remove Trump from the 2024 ballot. I'm pretty sure partisanship has left the building. Dysfunctional governance, like the blatant disregard for our citizens to send money abroad. Impeachment and coup rhetoric. I mean, we've been living in impeachment culture since November of 2016.
True.
Widening of the wealth gap. We all know the wealth gap has been spiraling out of control for most of our history, but extremely so since 2020. The further entrenching of oligarchy. Do we the people even have a say as to what happens in this country anymore? Rise of extremist ideologies. The fact that some far left and far right organizations are deemed as terrorists, I'm pretty sure we checked that box. Rise of artificial intelligence. There has been many employees fired from multiple tech companies for speaking out about the programming that they created. 7 out of 7 boxes checked. I could also go into political, racial, religious, and social division, but I think we all know how deep that's getting in this country.
What? Shout out to that guy. That is the end of the video, but shout out to that guy. That man said I could get into more stuff. I need to get more of his videos and react to it. But anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I think this was a very, very nice video. If you stayed till the end, shout out to you. Let me see you in the comment section down below if you stayed till the end, dog. If you stayed till the end. I know I didn't tell people in this video in the beginning to stay till the end. But if you did, shout out to you. I may put like something like an edit in the video like saying stay till the end, and for like better content, good content, for like some true facts or something. But shout out to you once again, dog. Yeah, guys, let me hear your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I did get informed a lot, especially with that guy with the I don't know what type of mask he had on, but he had a mask on. That guy was speaking facts, and the girl. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Needless to say, everything will be okay. Once again, needless to say, everything will be okay. My name is Josh Creates. I'm out.